right? So if I'm thinking about setups, I got 3 setups that I like to use for my double leg. And then you stick to these, right? You stick to these and you get really, really good at a few. You don't have 25 setups, maybe I have 3 to 5 setups for my double leg. So first one, and most of it is predicated on speed and timing, right? So he respects my speed, I'm setting him up, we're using stance and motion. I'm going to block him, okay? Sometimes I just call this a reach and shoot. If I can get his hands up, he's worried about me. My hands come up, his hands come up. So if I'm block him with my backhand, I just sort of block him. I block his head right there. I block him. So I start to block him, and as his hands come up, I drop. And I'm into my shot. Okay, Gabe, you go. So he's gonna block right there. Okay, again. Rest in here. Yeah, really good. Next one, I'm going to parry the head. Parry is an old school term. It's like boxing, it's called boxing parrying. I'm using my hands to parry. I'm gonna parry his head out of the way. Backhand again, I'm parrying his head. I'm not gonna slap him, I'm gonna club him. I club the headgear, the neck, and I'm moving this way. We've talked about this before. I'm gonna move his head and move myself. I move his head, I'm gonna trade hands. So as I knock here, I start to trade hands here and I move this way. From this position, he's going to square with me. He's going to square up with me. As he squares up with me, my hands are already dropping to the shot. Okay, Cade, go ahead. Right there. Right there. A little bit more, a little too much hesitation. Smoother again. Right there. Okay, as you're turning, you're hitting. Okay. Last one is just a load. We talked about this on the last video, where, you know, if I'm here, I'm just loading my stance. I'm loading my stance up, I'm setting him up, and this is anticipation. He's got to shoot this with enough confidence that he knows he's going to get it. Whenever I shoot my double leg, I don't shoot in there like, maybe, I'll try. It's like I've already scored when I go to take the shot, right? So a lot of confidence in this shot. He's loading his stance up. Right there, okay? And it's sort of, as soon as you anticipate it, and you're in this speed position and you feel like you can take off on him, okay? Obviously, he wants to get me where my hands are up and he's shooting from this position right here. This is ideal. Okay, right here. But he's gonna have to use his hands and feet. He's gonna have to fake. He's gonna have to get me reacting. And then once he gets that little fake, right there, right there, right there. Love this position. Talked about this, loading that stance up. Loading that stance up, okay? 3 setups. Work on it.
Wow.